Welcome to English with Ammy.
Hey everyone, let's talk about something in English that trips a lot of people up. We are going to dive into 4 tiny words that make a huge difference. To, into, onto, and from. These are called prepositions of direction. And trust me, they are way easier than you think. So, have you ever stopped and thought about this? Did the bird fly to the tree or onto the tree? I know, it sounds like a tiny detail, but it actually paints a completely different picture in your mind. Let's figure this out together. Okay, so first things first, what do we even mean when we talk about direction in grammar? Well, it's really all about one thing: movement. Prepositions of direction are basically the words that show us movement from one place to another. I kind of think of them as the GPS for your sentence. They tell you exactly where things are headed. Alright, you ready? Let's break down our very first preposition, to. This one is probably the one you see the most, and it's all about getting to the destination. So the rule for to is super simple. You use it anytime something is moving towards a specific destination or endpoint. Just think of it as pointing a finger straight at where you're going. For example, he is walking to the store. The store is the final stop, the end point of his walk. See, simple enough, the focus is just on that final destination. Okay, let's build on that with our next one. Let's talk about into. Now this one adds a whole new dimension, quite literally. We are not just going somewhere, we are going inside something. So here's the big difference. You use into when the movement goes inside an enclosed three-dimensional space. We are talking about getting into a box, a car, or walking into a room. Just look at this example. She puts the apple into the box. The apple isn't just moving towards the box, it's actually entering the space inside it. The action finishes inside that box. Alright, next up is onto. So if into is about going inside something, onto is all about landing on top of it. It's all about surfaces, and the rule here is pretty clear. Use onto for any movement that ends on a surface. We are not going inside, we are landing on it. Think tables, floors, shelves, you get the idea. For instance, check this out. The cat jumps onto the table. The movement ends with the cat physically being on the surface of the table. See the difference? The cat isn't going into the table. It's landing right on top of it. And finally, let's look at our last one for today, from. If to is all about the destination, then from is its perfect opposite. It's all about where the journey begins. To put it simply, you just use from to show the starting point. It answers that classic question, where did this all begin? For example, the boy comes from home. Home is the starting point of his trip. It's the place he began his movement away from. It's a point A. Okay, you've got the rules. Now it's time to put that new knowledge into practice. Let's do a super quick quiz to see what you've learned. Don't worry, it'll be fun. Ready? First one, she walked blank the room. Should it be to the room or into the room? Think about it. Is the room just a destination, or is she actually entering an enclosed space? Question 2. The man gets blank the bus. Should you use from or onto here? Take a look at the action. Is he starting his journey from the bus, or is he moving to land on its surface? And our last one. I travel blank my office every day. What do you think fits here? To or from? In this sentence, is the office the starting point or the destination? Take a second. Alright, pencils down, got your answers locked in. Let's pull back the curtain and see how you did. Here we go. For the first one, it's she walked into the room, because the room is an enclosed space she's entering. Next up, the man gets onto the bus, because he's moving onto the surface of the bus floor. And finally, I travel to my office, because the office is the destination. So, how'd you do? I bet you did great. And there you have it. To, into, onto, and from. 4 simple words that totally define the direction of everything we do. Now that you know how to use them like a pro, the only question left is, where will your English journey go next? Thanks for joining this explainer.